Namaskar, hello, Sat Sri Akal, Kushanti. Today we will explore some parts of some minute parts of research conducted on the Indian musical Hindustani classical vis-a-vis the dance system and the Hindustani classical vocal system, where we have various kinds of ragas. Ragas are broadly classified into thaats. Thaats is the classification or the caste of the raga. The thaats generally are about 10 kinds of thaats. The thaat is one is the Kalyan thaat, then Khamaj, Bilawal. Then in Kalyan also we have various kind of variations. Bhairav, Bhairvi, Purvi, Asavari, Kafi. These are the general classifications of the rags of Hindustani classical system. Now, within the classical system of ragas, there are various ways of saying these ragas. The ragas which emanate basically from these thats, which could be a mixture of two ragas in one that or two ragas taken from two different thats, based on the ambience, based on the mood, based on the situation, based on the occasion, or maybe based on the part of the day, or the way a person is in the morning. For example, a person is in the state of devotion in the morning, in the state of working in the evening. Based on those kinds of variations of mood, variations of situations, the ragas are composed. And within ragas, there is something known as the ras. The song or the composition, if it's a Shabad Gurbani, maybe the Kirtan, the bhajan, the light music, or maybe the vocal Hindustani classical music, can be identified in the form of ras. The ras, the formation of the ras and the ras system was done by a rishi known as the Bharat Muni Rishi. He was known as Bharat Muni Rishi. And Bharat Muni Rishi wrote the Natyaras. We have got NAVRAS, 9 kinds of ras, 9 kinds of different kinds of moods. A ras could be the sense of feeling, a sense of taste, or the sense or the mood which one gets while hearing through the ears. Ras is further classified into, as I said, NAVRAS, 9 kinds of ras. First is the Shringar Ras. The Shringar Ras is the ras of love. Love could be romantic love, love could be the love for the Almighty. Then we have Hasyaras. Hasyaras is the sense of humor which can get injected through music. Music could be used to create a sense of humor also, by way of which a person can be made to laugh. Hasyaras. Then we have the Shantras. Shantras is the ras of tranquility, a ras of basically a state of mind where one wants to attain stoicness, calmness. It is very useful in meditation tunes. Then we have the Avdhut Ras. The Avdhut Ras is the sense is the ras where a person is struck with a sense of awe, with a sense of wonder, with a sense of wonder about the imagination, wonder or the imagination of how powerful the Almighty could be, wondrous of the creation. This one is the Avdhut Ras. Then we have the Veer Ras. Veer Ras is a ras which injects chivalry. Veer Ras in Hindustani classical, in Dasham Granth, using or the use of the banis pertaining to Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Veer Ras is used basically for injecting chivalry, and in Veer Ras we usually use Rag Madu or Rag Madwa. In all the Rajputana Geet of Rajasthan, all the army tunes, the Veer Ras tunes of Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj Ji, all are composed in Veer Ras. Then we have the Bhayanak Ras. The Bhayanak Ras is a ras which creates a sense of fear. The sense of fear could be a sense of fear by the Almighty, a sense of fear of any kind of catastrophe or any kind of a situation where a person tends to get scared. Then we have the Bibhatsaras. The Bibhatsaras is the sense of helplessness. What can I do? A sense of surrender. That I am totally surrendering. I am totally helpless. Then we have the Karunyaras. The Karunyaras is a ras of mercy, a ras of sympathy. Sympathy wherein a person tends to have mercy for another person or is in a state of sympathy. And lastly, we have the Rodra Ras. The Rodra Ras is the ras where a person is angry. All the music relating to Shiv Tanda or where anger is supposed to be depicted, Rodra Ras is supposed to be used to depict that kind of anger. The ras is again determined from three broad aspects. One is known as the Vibhav, the second is known as the Anubhav, and the third is known as the Vyavidhari. Vibhav is the stimulant, the mind which requires that kind of stimulant for coming in that form of ras. Anubhav is the actual sense of touch or the actual sense of hearing, the Anubhav. And Vyabhidhari is the determination of both the factors as to how that ras is to be composed. So, a proper composition of the ras, either in the vocal form or even in the Indian dance sangeet, which is known as the Natya sangeet, can depict and can make the melody, can make the harmony, as well as the song, as well as the lyrics, as well as the feeling much more meaningful. Sat Sri Akal, Namaskar, Jai Hind.